Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the very first Sew With Me I'm so country. For the Adore sampler by Thimble Blossoms using Lighthearted fabric. Isn't it pretty? I thought this would be so good for Valentine's. So, I got this from Fat Quarter Shop, whom I'm going to link down below in the description box. I got the kit. I did unbox it in a video, but I can't remember how much I paid for it. It's been a little bit back. Oh, my ears itching so bad, it's driving me cray. Whew. Okay, I did a bunch of the introductory cutting that they asked us to do. Got it all labeled and cut here for to begin this for the center star. We're starting this Sew With Me on the center star. Now this guy is 36.5 inches square. She's a big old girl. She's a big girl. She's chunky. I like them big. I like them chunky. So let's get started. Oh, Lord. Sorry, I hit you. The rest of the blocks we kind of cut as we go, apparently. I'm telling you, my ear is so freaking itchy, I can barely stand it. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Alright, I had to turn my fan up. It is so warm here in Arkansas. I've got the windows open and the fan's on. First up, looks like we're making half square triangles out of G and J. And again, this is the Adore line by Thimble Blossom. So we're going to make 4. Oh wait, I think we're doing 2 at a time. We're doing 2 at a time. So put right sides together. And instead of sewing right down the middle, corner to corner, we're going to sew to the left and to the right of the middle. And you can mark your fabric, or you can use a seam guide like I'm doing. Just take it back the other way. Flip it over and do the same thing again. And I'm going to pull this off using my quilt on the side, as you see me doing in every video. I'm making Irish chain out of 1.5 inch blocks from my scraps. And I use those as leaders and enders. I've even got some of these scraps already in my scrap pile. You'll see them coming up. Let's just cut this guy right down in the middle. And we are pressing these to the dark. Like this. Hold on to the side you're pressing, and then you'll be pressing in the right direction. Lighthearted is such a good name for this line because it is so light and fresh feeling. It's very spring, in love, Valentine's to me. Now we are trimming all these up to 5-inch, so I've got my square up ruler. Dang, that thing is near perfect. Look at that, just a little sliver off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my dog ears. I don't know if I really even need to be doing this. These are really coming out perfect. When you use your square up ruler, just line that line up with your seam. Well, this one needs a little bit of perfecting. Oh, that's the way to do it and get both of my dog ears in one shot if I turn it that way. Genius. Genius. Okay, now we're gonna do G and D. Two of them. Same thing, right sides together with this tone on tone. If you're using tone on tone, be sure and find your right side. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Someone asked me why I fold this up like this. I'm looking at my line. I'm looking at my seam guide because it's a little long, making sure I'm right. I probably scratched the fire out of my ear. Probably gonna get infected now. I swear it felt like I had a mosquito bite in there. Now we're also going to be doing this J with D squares as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do those at the same time. It took me a long time to do this pre-cutting. I'm going to say at least an hour. I didn't time myself, but it was a long time. I also cut all the binding. Well, no, I'm sorry. I didn't cut the binding. What did I cut the sashing. From your sashing fabric. Okay. It's Saturday as I'm sewing this to go up Monday. Let's go back the other way. little bit. And pull these off. This is probably going to end up being a 2-video blog. I don't know though. We'll wait and reserve judgment. And this doesn't seem to be a complicated block. It's just really big. Cut down the middle. Come on now. Okay, with the blue half square triangles, we are pressing to the dark. But with the flowered ones, we're pressing to the white. So these, we're pressing to here. I don't make the rules. I just try to follow them sometimes, if I want to. Okay, since I showed you trimming those others to 5, I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera so you don't have to sit through that. All right, I have all of those cut. Now I'm going to make H and F. Again, 2 at a time. Half square triangles. How in the world? I can't use my same guide for these. These are huge. So huge. So huge. I'm gonna have to draw a line down the middle. So let me not use white. Let me use red. There we go. I'm just gonna line a ruler up corner to corner and draw on that. And I'll know to keep that straight. I'm gonna sew on the other side of the line. This freaking finger from the popcorn incident of 2024 is still hurting me. Not popcorn, pretzel, the pretzel incident of 2024. If you missed that story, I think it was in the Cotton Cut Sew With Me on Friday. I told about that. Okay. That should be good enough. Now this marker, it will fade over time on its own, or you can use this erasing solution. Right sides together. So to the left and the right of that line that we drew. I feel like this is very Valentine's-y, don't y'all? Purple line, I can barely see it. I'm still reading that 1 by 1 book by Ruth Ware, and it's I'm really liking it. Still liking it. I don't think I've not liked one of her books yet, though. I like her. I'm currently on a mission to read all of Ruth Ware's books and all of Frida McFadden's books. So once I find an author I like, I will binge every single one of their books. I do that with TV shows too. And then I'm so sad when they're over. Which apparently Stella says, everything makes me sad. Because I didn't realize how much I say that. But apparently I'm sad a lot. Because it was so funny. Because like, if she'd tell me something, I'd go, oh, that's so sad. And she'd like, you think everything's so sad. Everything's so sad. It's called being compassionate, people. Now I'm going to take these back the other way, just like before. Turn it this way so I can see my purple line still, and go back the other way. That purple line is faded fast. Either that or I just didn't draw it very dark. Got those done. This is like making a freaking baby blanket. It's so big. Cut down the middle. And half of these are going to be pressed to the dark and the other half to the light. So 4 to the dark and 4 to the light. Oh my gosh, you know what sounds good right now? Chinese food. Chinese food. Okay, 4 to the dark. I don't know what made me just think of that. I don't know what the world made me think of that. There's 2 to the dark. 2 more to the dark. Okay, and these 4 to the light. We are going to have to square these up as well. So get your square ruler if you got it, or a regular ruler if you don't, as long as it has this line here. You can make it work. What's this supposed to be? Whoopsie! That's a little short. That's just a little short, which means one of these is going to be a little over, probably. Not much. I mean, these things are pretty close. Okay, so when you're done with that, all right, now we can put together our inner star for the center. So we're going to need some of our C blocks. Not all of them, of course, just 4 of them actually. I'll go ahead and pull them off. So we're going to attach C to a blue half square triangle. Then one of these and another C. Then a half square floral triangle with a mix. And another mix. The blue half square. One thing about trimming them up, everything lines up so perfectly. It makes me happy. got another blue with a mix. This is the third row of 4. And a mix with the floral. Last line, a C with the floral. And these two. Press these. Trying to see everything on this first row. We're pressing this away. And put them together like that. There's row 1. And everything on the second row, we're pressing that way. We'll lay it out so I don't get too confused. Yeah, it's all going this way. Being such a good girl with my pressing. Minding the rules. This is going to be such a pretty block. Third row, everything's going that way. And if I press all these the right way, when we go to put the rows together, the seams should nest. So that'll be the true test. And most of the time, I fail, but we'll see how it goes. There, I knew that was gonna happen. Every time she starts making that noise, she breaks the thread. Knew it. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to know you. All right. last line, everything's going that way. Alright, first row. Again, remember which way you're going. It's going that way. Next row is going this way. I might pull out my pins, y'all. You know I'm serious when that happens. These big blocks, you think, oh, it's big, it's easier. It's kind of not. I mean, all your mistakes are like magnified because it's so big. So I really would like this to line up perfectly. Looks good. And my seams were nested. I didn't even mention that. So my seams are nested, so I did press the right way. Third line, this way, and I need to cut last line that way. My butt's starting to hurt sitting in this chair so long. I need to take a break after I sew this, walk around a little bit. I've been sitting here way too long. Sure and pull those pins off before you put it through the needle, or you can have a catastrophe. That needle hits that pin, your needle's gonna snap in half. I have broke needles before, not from a pin, but fat seams or like pulling, you know. When I first started, I broke a lot of needles. Knock on wood, I haven't broken a needle in a long time. Oh, my butt. I need to pull off both of these off now so we can put them together. Okay, we're we're pressing them to the outside rows. So press to the solid square rows. My gosh. Oh, she's almost perfect, not quite. There's one little area she's not perfectly lined up. But all in all, it looks fantastic. This is what I'm talking about, one little area that it's not, but that's, I'm not even gonna, it's pretty dang close. It's like an eighth of an inch off. This is perfect, this is perfect. Okay. Other one. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I'm so happy. It's perfect. Dang, that's good. Oh, fingers crossed for the center alignment. Definitely pinning. Definitely pinning the center. What a satisfying block. A little thick there. Okay. It's lined up pretty well without pinning actually, but I don't want to jinx myself. So I pinned anyway. Doing it for funsies. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. The center is a little weird, but the rest is perfect. Let me show you. This half square triangle here didn't come all the way down. But it is lined up perfectly. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Let's put our star points on. So, it's showing pressed to the red here, pressed to the white here, E, we need E. this is the top row. Now these big huge half square triangle units, they were not coming out perfect in my trim up. The ones I actually marked came out a little bit off. The ones I just freehanded came out perfect. There you go. Okay. The side here. Shoot. Let me turn that to this. Okay. To the white. To the white. To the white. To the red. And same thing here. To the white and to the red. These are the side pieces that go along the short side of the block. So we're just sewing them together. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, hoping that you like me. And the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we here. I've been super meticulous on this, haven't I? I'm usually not this meticulous when I'm doing my blocks. I think it's because it's so big. And like I said, your mistakes shine bright like a diamond. I'm trying to do it just perfect. Try to keep things in order. The top one is all going this way. Oh. The top line together. My seam is all twisted. Oh. What? Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. That's all right. I'm putting it together a little bit different than they are. That's all right. Same difference. She's still doing the row to row. I'm actually building on this. So, side. So what I mean about that not being the right size. I'm going to stress out about this. Put the center in the center and go for it. What else you gonna do, right? I do want to make sure this is lined up right there. Way. What I learn usually is no matter how meticulous you are, it's not going to be perfect, probably. You know, so that's why I don't stress myself out usually about being meticulous. I'm just doing it for funsies. I'm not expecting perfection. So why stress yourself out over it? Because 90% chance it's not going to be perfect anyway. As long as it's not embarrassingly bad, I carry on. Carry on, carry on. I'm gonna put that light down for now because she gets in my way at this point. Alright, now is that supposed to totally disappear? Because it did. Look how it totally disappeared. That's not supposed to happen. Let's put this on here. This one, I bet does better. It looks better to the naked eye. There's a finished 9-patch. Lord knows these aren't perfect. Yeah, this one looks like it's supposed to. See, that's how it's supposed to look, where you can see the meeting. Top row is going that way. I'm gonna pin this. So there's a lot of intersections I would like to be lined up. Looks like we're gonna have the same issue on this one with the where it joins not showing. Why are you like that? Look, I've got a total weird thing happening here. This is the point where it's like, which is wrong, right? The red or the white? And I think it is the red that's wrong. So I think it's the red that's wrong. You know what else sounds good right now? KFC chicken legs, original, and some biscuits. Obviously, I'm starting to get hungry. That sounds so good right now. So I think the red is over, so I'm sewing where the white is. It's like making a whole dang quilt, y'all. Tell you what. Yeah. One more row. Let me press this first. How are we pressing this? Up. Yeah, same issue on this one with that white showing. Oh no, I'm not doing this over. Look, not lined up. It's 1/8 of an inch off here. And this red, yeah, should be here on this block. I'm gonna get a red marker and color it in. And then here too, I got it scooched over too far. I need to move the whole thing a little bit this way. I'm not going to. Whoops, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This one's got a red that's too long too. I told you those blocks just did not work out when I was squaring them up. They were not behaving. Usually I start in the middle with these things. Same thing over here, y'all. Just on that one side. Oh. Best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you understand. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Oof. I'm back. Big sneeze coming in. Bless me. Okay, let me press this and we'll see her. Okay guys, there she is. Turned out pretty good, didn't it? That turned out pretty good. What do y'all think? 36.5 inches. I like it. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you like the video. Subscribe if you like to watch Sew With Me's, and I'll see you at the next one.